Hi, good morning everybody. My name is Emilio and today I'm going to be doing a demonstration speech for Central Texas College. So, growing up as a kid, we eat a lot of sandwiches. It kind of varies from sandwich to sandwich. I've eaten from everything from tuna to ham to bologna. The list goes on and on and on. But one thing that really grew for me was a grilled cheese sandwich. And it's a sandwich that growing up I wasn't really fortunate to have a wealthy family, so every once in a while my mom would make this for me, and it was a delicious meal because I was a big cheese lover. One thing I like about it, I like the crunchiness on the outside with a little melted cheese on the inside. It's kind of just made a good cake for each other. So today I'm going to be basically demonstrating on how to cook a grilled cheese sandwich. We got a couple ingredients here. We're going to be using some white bread, 3 types of cheese. We got American, we got Chipotle, and we're going to be using provolone. So I also got some butter with some garlic powder, and we're going to use this spatula, a little cutter, and this George Foreman. The reason I chose the George Foreman today is it's a lot easier to cook with it. It's not a mess. You don't need oil, you don't need a pan or an open flame. So I kind of like these better, and it kind of cooks evenly on both sides with a little bottom cooker and the top cooker. So hopefully it's going to melt the sandwich just right. So let's start assembling the sandwich. You're going to get 2 pieces of white bread. Of course, you can choose any bread you guys want. It's really up to you. We're going to grab these out right here and just put them on the table. And then we want to mix the garlic powder with the butter. So we're going to do it now. I didn't bring a brush, so today I'm going to be using a napkin to kind of like coat it. And I'm not much of a garlic person, so it's really on you on how much garlic you guys want to put on it. So I'm just going to lightly coat it. And the funny thing is I'm going to be putting the butter in the inside. With the George Foreman's, if you put a lot of butter in the outside, it's going to make the bread soggy and it's not going to come out crispy. So that's not one thing I want to do. And when the cheese melts, it actually releases some oils. So with that mixing with the butter is actually going to come out really good. So now we're going to start stacking up the cheese. My heart's open. Alright, so we're going to put some cheese in there. And go with the second layer of cheese. So what's everybody's favorite sandwich? What have you guys ever eaten before?
PB&J.
PB&J is your favorite? Yeah? No, don't have one? Okay. So I'm just going to stick with this one. And our last one's going to be the Chipotle. This is my all-time favorite. And we're going to close this up. So now it looks like this thing's preheated. We're going to put the sandwich in there and let it cook for about 60 seconds or so. Squeeze it real tight in there. So a little bit of history about a grilled cheese sandwich. It was actually like an ancient food. People didn't really eat it in a sandwich form, but they did eat the bread and cheese. It's actually a popular across all cultures in the world, and it actually originated in the early 1920s. But it wasn't available to everybody. It was actually a gourmet food. Cheese was actually very expensive, and so an individual named Robert Kraft, which you guys are probably familiar with, you can still buy his products today. Yeah. So it wasn't until he actually pasteurized the cheese to make it last longer for lower income families to enjoy. As well, a guy named Mr. Otto, he was the inventor of the bread slicer. If it wasn't for him, you probably wouldn't have bread at such an early age. So he was actually known as the father of sliced bread. So you can see the cheese is kind of grilling. We can scratch that on the top. And you can see it's kind of crispy. So we're just going to take that out. Place it there, close this thing up. And to me, I just like to slice it down like a triangle. Makes it easier. And here we have it, just a simple, easy, and delicious snack. Thank you.
Thank you.